Welcome to Warminster Connect. My name is Jason Croley, and I will be your host. So, what is Warminster Connect? Well, Warminster Connect is a project that I've decided to start, and I wanted to use podcasting and interviewing to get to know people in the community who are maybe running for office or in office, running local businesses, involved with any community organizations. I just want to talk to interesting people in Warminster. Now, to kick this off, we're going to be talking to some people who are running for office this fall, and they happen to be my friends. In complete transparency, I want you to know that going in, that our first three guests are going to be Bob Guarini, Vitaliy Velenchuk, and Ron Small. They're all running for office this fall, and they're all gentlemen that I've known for a couple of years, and I'm friends with them. You may be asking, who am I? As I said before, my name is Jason Crowley. I've resided in Warminster for about 14 years, almost 15 years now. I served as a township supervisor from 2013 through the end of 2019 when my term ran out. I did not seek re-election. And ever since then, I've just been sort of working and being a full-time dad to my children. I do miss being involved in the community. So I wanted to find a project that allowed me to interact with people in the community, talk about things that are going on, and do so without having to run for office. So my hope for Warminster Connect is that we discuss things that matter to people. I'm looking to talk to anybody in Warminster with a story. This doesn't have to be just about politics or government. It can be about a new business opening up. It could be about a scout troop and a fundraiser. I just want to talk about the community. I love this town. I raised my family here, and I think it's a great place to live. And though we have our flaws, all communities do, I want to try to highlight the people and events going on here. So once again, thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. And if you have any ideas or if you know somebody who's interested in talking, please make sure to note in the comments. But with that, let's get to our first interviews. The first interview that you're going to have today is going to be with Vitaliy Velenchuk. Vitaliy is a gentleman who's running for township supervisor this November. He came to this country in 2005 from Ukraine and has a very interesting story, but I'll let him tell us about it. Thank you for joining Warminster Connect. Today with me is Vitaliy Velenchuk, a 20-year resident of Warminster, a local business owner, and he's running for township supervisor this November. Vitaliy, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Let's dive right into the questions that I have. You ran in 2021 and came close. Why run again in 2025?
Yes, I ran in 2021. I didn't win, but I listened and I learned. What I heard from people was clear. They want leadership that's honest, that listens, that follows through. I didn't walk away because I believe Warminster deserves better. I am back because I care deeply and I'm ready to serve.
Something that I've noticed about you is your service to your community in many different ways. How does your service in the community shape your leadership?
My faith teaches me to lead with humility, to serve before self. I work with families at Peace Valley Holistic Center and on a Human Relation Council. These aren't political roles, they're human ones. They show me that every voice matters and that real leadership starts with listening and showing up.
Now, you yourself, you came to this country from Ukraine. What does that journey mean to you?
I came to America to escape communism, to live in a place where freedom and hard work matters. I started with very little. I worked hard, built a small business, became part of this community. That's the American dream, and it's why I believe so strongly in protecting opportunity for others. I want to give back to the place that gave me so much.
You mentioned in your response your business. How does running your renovation business shape your approach?
When you run a business, you have to be efficient, transparent, and fair. You can't waste money. You can't pass blame. I manage budget, deal with real problems, and find real solution every single day. That's exactly the mindset I'll bring to the township. No politics, just responsibility.
In your campaign materials and when you're out knocking doors, you've emphasized transparency and accountability. What does that mean to you?
People deserve to know where their money is going and how decisions are made. Transparency means being open, not just when it's easy. Accountability means showing up, answering questions, and doing what you say you would do. That's how I live, That's how I lead.
If this November you are elected by the citizens of Warminster, what are your top priorities?
First, fiscal responsibility. We need to spend smarter and plan for the future. Second, safety. People need to feel secure in their homes and neighborhoods. Third, communication. Local government must become more responsive to the public. People feel ignored. That needs to change.
And as we wrap up, if you had an opportunity right now, just looking at the camera, what would you want Warminster residents to know about you?
Look, I am not a politician. I am a builder in life, in business, and hopefully in our township. I came here for freedom, and I work hard to build a life with meaning. I believe in service, in honesty, and in standing up when it counts. Warminster has given me so much. Now it's my turn to give back.
Vitaliy, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Best of luck this fall.
Thank you.